What's up, Taste Buddies? I am on the road, and in 2 days, just 2 days from now, on Wednesday, July 20th, I will be in Portland for the first time solo at the Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall. Seattle the next day, July 21st at the Paramount. And for the first time in Canada, in Vancouver, at the Vogue Theater, July 22nd. Tickets are all on sale. They're coming up in a few days. Hope to see you guys there. Fear not if you didn't hear your city. These just went on sale for the fall. They're all on sale right now. Hamilton, Ontario, Toronto, Richmond, Virginia, Hershey, Pennsylvania, Knoxville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, Louisville, Kentucky, Evansville, Indiana, Jacksonville, Tampa, and Orlando, Florida, Sacramento, San Jose, and Santa Rosa, California. If you didn't hear your city, I'm going to be adding more for the new year, but I'm grinding out there, guys. I'm listening to you guys online when you tell me, come here, come there. I'm taking it into consideration. So if you know someone from those areas, let them know I'm coming through. Everything's on sale right now. Sal Vulcano, comedy.com. Thanks, guys.
Folks, Joe DeRosa here from the Taste Buds Podcast. Hi, Taste Buddies. I got dates coming up all over the place. I will be in Atlantic City in August. In September, I'll be in San Diego. Then I'm going to be in North Carolina. I'm going to be in Vegas. I'm going to be all over. So just go to joederosainfo.com for all ticket links and tour and show information. Also, please, as always, check out Joey Rose's in New York City on the Lower East Side, bar and sandwich shop and social club. We're running 6 days a week, opening at 12 p.m. every day. Go to joeyrosesnyc.com for details.
Buzz. They coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one fool
Hey,
can
Taste
be right.
Buddies, welcome to TASTE Buds. And we got a special collabo ep happening today. The first of two collabo eps. But don't worry, it's not a two-parter, because I know how upset you all get when we, God forbid, split an episode in two. We're just doing 2 episodes in a row, 2 different battles with the greats. Are you garbage in the house today?
Hey,
the boys are
thanks
here.
for having us,
Kevin,
guys.
Foley, right? It's Foley. That's how you go by in like the
H. Foley, yeah.
H. Foley.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you say H. Foley every time someone when you say
No, when I introduce myself?
Yeah.
No, I'm not an
No.
asshole.
I know how you introduce yourself. I mean, like when you guys are talking.
He's Foley. My
yeah.
mom calls him Foley. Like he's
Yeah, right. So
like,
who
Yeah.
says to you, excuse me, H. Foley?
nobody.
No, nobody.
Oh, okay. So you just throw H in there as to give a little shout out to the first name.
Yeah.
It's a little how you do.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's not, so you don't just say, hey, Foley.
I say, hi, I'm Henry. If I introduce myself
Got
to somebody,
it.
I would
Got
say,
it.
hi,
No,
But
I'm
if
I've
I'm
heard-
introducing you to our fans right now,
H.
Hi, I'm H. Foley.
Hi, I'm H. Foley.
and then immediately forget the H because he goes by Foley.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand what role the H plays in that.
What do you mean? Why do I use H. Foley?
Yeah, like, so now they know, because it's when they're looking
His
you
name
up.
is H. Foley, and he goes by Foley. Your name is Sal Vulcano. You go by Sal. That's what
Yeah,
he's
but
saying.
his name is Henry.
But he
Yeah.
goes by H.
My name
But
is...
he doesn't go by H.
Stylized. His first name is H. Foley.
Stylized?
What do you want him
What
out
is
there
it,
like
Kesha?
Madonna? Just come into the stage, Foley. No,
H. I get it, but that's like saying your name is Jay DeRosa.
it's but
just well, I see what you're saying. You're saying it's weird that you've made a choice on the H and then disregard
Well,
the H.
you dropped the H. I'm intrigued.
Sure.
I can clean this up.
Okay.
So I use H. Foley as, like, my stage
His
name.
real name's Frank. It's
Yeah.
an alias. He owes money for taxes.
Bartholomew.
Frank.
No.
We're going to have a lot
By
of
the way, the fact that you don't go by Hank is batshit to me. If my name was Henry, I'd be Hank all day long.
People call me Hank in my personal life, but I use
oh.
H. Foley
In
because...
my personal life, like there's a big separation between church and
Hank
state.
is such
in
a
my
great
private
name.
life, Joe.
Way after you get whisked away from here.
After all the glitz and the glam.
I told the limo driver, please call me Hank. No, I'm named after my grandfather. When I was a little kid, I had one of those wooden plaques hanging over my crib.
Hell yeah.
They do making like wood shop that my cousin made for my
had
grandfather. And I used to look at it. I was very close to him. He passed away. And, you know, I said, if I ever start doing entertainment, I want to go by H. Foley.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
so
very
there
nice.
you go. So
Yeah.
I was actually searching for something that you had a reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you didn't want to bring that up, I wholeheartedly apologize. All of a sudden, I felt a little bit like Barbara Walters.
I'll get naked right now. I don't care.
I had the old plaque, and my name was Sal, but it was in like that old English.
Sure.
You know, like that. Like,
Sure.
It's like it's way too much going on
Yeah.
for an SAL.
Yeah. It was a little too busy for such a short name.
I don't know. Do kids still do that? Do kids still have wood shop and shit like that or no?
Oh, I didn't make that. I
you
probably got it at like a.
I bet in certain
class trip.
states.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Middle of the country, I'm sure it's still a skill.
Yeah.
You know.
We didn't have it in my high school because I went to Catholic school. We didn't have any of that tech
Really?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really missed out. I didn't get home ec. I didn't get any of that cool stuff.
No,
Home
me
ec
neither.
was the
I had all that
best.
stuff.
I had
Yeah, I
zero.
would
Metal
love
shop, wood shop.
You did?
Home ec.
I think that's so much more
Metal
important.
shop. What
Yeah.
the?
I was a tin knocker in 04
That's
for a
where you
little while.
that's where you learn how to shred guitar.
All ACDC.
Yeah, this is my headbanging years.
I got a rat final coming up.
I would have excelled at that stuff. I'm
Yeah, but
very
it was
handy.
weird because like a class is a period's an hour long. By the time you get there, you go, well, you only have like 5 minutes with the machine.
it's like
You're waiting in line
3 months
for the
learn how to sand
for the
something.
bandsaw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
it's
they're
too
from
much.
like the 60s. They're
Yeah.
not. You're not using top of the line equipment.
my buddy lost his finger in it. Right off,
Extra
clean
credit,
off.
immediate extra credit.
High school kid?
Yeah, or junior high. He was in junior high
Did
at
he
the
get
time.
it re-sewn?
No, it was off, and a kid, it was on the ground, and I swear to God, a kid picked it up and put it on the end of his pencil and was like, was like dancing around with it. Yeah. Shout out to Stubbs.
Why did that high school not get shut down for
Yeah,
that
that high
class?
school's
junior
not
high,
named
so
after him now.
Bucks County, PA in the 90s.
Welcome to Stubbs High School.
Stubbs High School.
No,
Saint
he was
Stubbs.
in junior high, yeah. So it was like late 90s or whatever. It was a different
insane.
time back then.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
wood
mean,
shop.
the lawsuit alone, though.
You would assume now, yeah, but I don't think anything
Back
happened.
then, it was just shake it off.
I don't.
No.
He never mentioned anything about
Couple of
money.
free school lunches. That's
yeah.
it.
That is insane.
Free pizza on Fridays.
He got suspended.
Should have been playing around.
Focus stuff, idiot. What I tell you.
That is crazy.
That's
Yeah.
horrific.
Yeah.
Because now I'm glad I didn't have that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It
My
was
dad went to a
dangerous, man.
vocational high school, and it was a technical high school. He did wood shop and all that stuff.
I got to tell you, this conversation has awakened in me a dream to go back to a vocational school. I think I kind of want to.
Those kids
And
always
maybe
scared
become
me.
a woodworker.
Isn't that just joining the
I think
union?
I'd be a
That's all
lot
that is.
happier in my life if I was woodworking all day.
I know.
I think nowadays people are buying Groupons to do that stuff.
My
Yeah.
wife
We-
did
we-
that. My
we-
wife went and like made like a cigar box or something.
I'm single. They probably got a singles meetup woodworking
Sure.
group I could go to.
Yeah, I'm telling you, what used to be forced upon us is now we're searching for a hobby now.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Get back to your roots, you know.
Joe's trying to pick up chicks making license plates.
Yeah.
What's your
Hey,
name,
honey, I like your
sweetheart?
2x4s.
I was terrible at that stuff, man. Kids would make like these beautiful things. I was an idiot.
What'd you make?
We had to do.
Do you have anything that you made still?
I have one little thing that I made for my mom. It just says Mom's Kitchen. It was like
Spelled
It
wrong,
was like a
but-
Shrinky Dink. Remember Shrinky Dinks?
Oh my God! of
Very
course.
similar to that. But I remember we had to do. We had to make a house, like a styrofoam, like an architectural.
Sure.
thing.
Oh, sure,
After
like a
people
model.
were coming in with these beautiful homes, dude. Mine looked like
can't-
Katrina
you
hit it.
could-
It's brutal.
You should have said that. You're like, this is post.
You couldn't look more like a guy that would know exactly what he was doing.
Oh yeah.
You look like you would have a little pencil behind your ear
Sure.
at all times.
That he sharpens with a knife.
You have your look is 2 jobs and 2 jobs only.
Okay.
Some kind of foreman, construction, something,
Yeah.
or morning radio in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Those are the 2 looks.
2 good vibes. 2 good
good
guys you
ones.
want
I'm
to
not
hang out
saying they're
with.
bad.
I think I could pull off defensive line coach though.
Yeah.
Nice
Little
pair of shorts.
versatility.
Absolutely.
I'll give you
Yeah.
coach in a semi-professional realm
Of
too.
course, yeah,
you look
no.
beyond kids.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
Spartans.
Yeah, I'm trying to give some kid a second chance.
Yeah.
Get him to the top.
Yeah.
Then he screws me when he signs with the big agency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I start drinking
I
again.
had you over my house. You had nowhere to go on Thanksgiving, and you do me like this.
My wife leaves me. Kids
Are you
won't talk
sober?
to me. No,
Oh, I think you said I start drinking.
in the
again.
fantasy.
Are you married?
No.
Oh, okay. You just said my wife.
His whole
leaves
life's a
me.
lie. His name's
You gotta
Frank.
stick with this.
Joe, we're riffing here.
Check the
no good at
IMDb
riffing.
page.
We're yes-anded.
I take everything literally. I'm terrible at
That's the
it.
3rd time. What are you,
I know.
you're the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. You can't
Yeah, no.
take something leading.
I'm bad at it. I'm bad at it.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
My car died this morning, and I'm
Really?
I'm a little scrambled in the head right
You
now.
shouldn't be.
Are you
You
going to
shouldn't
the
have
wake?
a car that dies.
What'd you say?
You go into the wake.
No, I'm just shot in the head. I bought this Jeep. It's been nothing but problems, and it's finally that's it. I'm selling it.
What year
I'm
is
getting it. I'm getting this last problem fixed and selling it. 2012. But anyway, I don't want to
The
talk about.
day he bought it, It died the day he bought it. Then this homeless person broke in and slept in it. Then it got locked out.
I'm sorry about that.
Then it got locked into the garage he's in. Then it dies.
Oh man,
I bought the car.
this is like that James
Why
Dean
didn't you
car
get a
that kills
lease?
everybody.
I bought the car.
lease.
I bought the car that I was able to afford at the time. And Sal likes to make fun of the less fortunate. He thinks it's funny.
This is what he
to
does.
make-
Hold on. How long ago was
In
this?
Sal's defense, we are having a good time.
How
He
long
likes to
ago was
laugh
this?
at a man that had to buy a used car because that's what his budget allowed.
What do you mean? My car's 11 years old.
I'm kidding. Come
But
on.
they-
Now who's being literal? I'm joking.
The second I say 3 words after he says it, it turns on me, and now I'm.
That's how it works.
this
It's
is
hot
it.
potato, baby. No, Sal is right. Sal's very right. It has been,
Headaches.
and there's no reason for it. There's no reason for
See
it.
how he tried to make up. He
How
put his-
long ago did you
put his
buy the
arm
car?
on my
That's what I
shoulder.
want to know.
I love this man so much. I was born under a bad sign. This is how I
What
live.
does that mean?
The BQE. It was.
Yeah. You ever saw Ferris Bueller? How's that for being born under a bad sign? My luck. I'm a truly lucky person in the sense that I have fantastic luck or the worst luck
I'm
of
kinda
all
the same
time.
When
way.
he was born, complaining was in retrograde.
Yeah. My luck will be literally.
He's not a Leo. He's a curmudgeon.
Here's my luck.
He's not a Leo. He's a Leo.
Leo.
See, your birthday's coming up, baby.
It is. I
It's
know.
soon, right? You usually throw.
Are you a Leo?
Yeah.
Oh,
August
I just-
6th.
I'm a 14th man myself. That's why. That's the only one I know.
Your birthday's coming up too.
Yeah.
What are the traits of a Leo? Do you share any?
Leadership.
Really?
String the check.
Asking for more bread.
Anger.
Yeah.
Honestly, it is. They
It
do
is.
say
It's
like
anger.
it's like
It's leadership, anger.
Buying lemons.
Yeah, not good at listening to people. But wait,
Anger is part of Leo.
not anger, but like stubbornness. Like
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Let me sum up.
Hard-headedness,
Let me
yeah.
sum up my luck in this car in and of itself. This is my luck. This is exactly my luck. I buy the car, right? I got it during the lockdown. I got it for $10,000 out the door. Okay,
That's a real dirtbag line too. 10 grand out the door.
Out the door.
out the door, right?
the door.
Which for a Jeep Wrangler was a good deal. I got it $10,000. Okay, the day after I bought it, I got a surprise grant from the SBA for $10,000. So my luck is great in that, like,
Free
I
car.
bought a car and then I got the money for free immediately, free car. But then the car is nothing but problems for the entire 2 years that I've owned.
Yeah.
That's my luck in a fucking nutshell. It is fantastic versus utterly horrific. It's never just up the middle.
I
It's
say
a real
this.
yin yang sitch.
It is. It's Seinfeld. It's the Seinfeld where he's like, I'm a break-even
Steven.
guy.
Even
Yeah.
Steven, yeah.
I'm even Steven. Yeah.
I say this.
Up was down, left was right. It was.
It serves you right for buying a Jeep Wrangler. What are you, a lifeguard? What are you doing?
I like a Jeep
Did he
Wrangler.
come with the surfboard or
Do you
what?
wave to the people when you
Look.
drive by them?
I had a
You
lot
do
of
the-
I had a lot of tank tops that were going to waste.
What am I gonna do with all these Oakleys? Huh? I gotta get
I've
it.
always fantasized about having a Jeep, but it just never happened.
It's not practical.
Do you
No,
wave?
it's
Do you
not
wave to
practical.
people when you drive by
I
them?
wave.
Ah, you
What
stink.
month did you buy? Did you buy it in the
honk.
winter?
I crank Sugar Ray.
I just want to
I'll tell you right
I
now.
put my nicest visor on and I hit the
I'm
board.
getting rid of this fucking thing. I'm going right into a Hyundai, a nice, reliable Hyundai.
Buddy, I'm a Kia.
Do a lease,
I
Joe.
leased
Do
a
a
Kia.
lease.
It's,
I'm leasing a Kia.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
leasing a
fantastic.
Hyundai.
Yeah.
Hyundai Santa Fe hybrid, baby. I narrowed it down. That's what I'm getting.
There
I
you
can't
go.
wait.
You already know about it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've been.
Did you look
yeah,
at the bumper, the warranties?
Huh?
Because I heard
I
that
knew
the
this day-
Sonata has a real nice
I
warranty.
knew this fucking day was coming.
Drinking his smoothie.
with the strawberry on it.
I knew this
that in
day.
Palm Beach. Bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
I knew this day was coming. I've been looking at cars for the last
That's
3
good.
months. I was
That's
like,
great.
This day is
Those
coming.
cars are,
sooner or later.
especially in New York, you don't use it all the time. It's like you set it and forget it. You
I'm
park
going
it,
into
you come
Jersey
back.
to lease it too. I'm
There you
not
go.
even dealing with the fucking.
I got a guy. I'll take care of you.
Does he deal in new?
He deals
Does he got a full
Does he
lot?
deal in- you think Sal Vulcano is a car guy?
Sal
got a full
Vulcano
lot?
over
I have
here.
to
You
play it up
kidding
now.
me?
Does he got a full lot? Does he got a full lot?
He's a broker, baby. You get anything you want.
A broker. He's a
But
finder.
how am I test driving if he doesn't have me
You go
access?
test drive it at the place.
Then he goes and finds it.
And there are full lots out here? Because in Manhattan there are no lots.
No, go to a place that has the car, test drive it, especially in Jersey or Staten Island, no problem.
I've never seen somebody so weary of a favor happening. For
What is this guy
Who is this guy?
What's this guy going to do? What's this guy going to do?
His profession is he's a broker for leases and finance cars. So if you haven't heard of this profession, I only realized it fully about 3-4 years ago.
Okay.
And I've since turned him on to everyone I know.
Okay.
So I was looking for my car and the lease I have, and I was looking at 4 or 5 different cars, and I narrowed it down to the car I wanted. I went to 3 dealerships, including the one I've been going to for a decade. And they said they gave me the best price, and the other guy said they gave me the best price. Anyway, one call to this guy. He texted me back in 15 minutes. I had just met him. He was a referral from another friend. Mm-hmm. His price that he gave to me in 15 minutes via a text was $2,000 cheaper than the 3rd dealership I went to that told me that they were beating the other two. Was the best they can do.
Me in bed with
then
this guy.
he asked me what day I wanted it, and then he drove it to my home, handed me the keys, and drove away.
That's great.
Get me in bed with this guy.
You want that kind of guy. He's
Let's
like a
do it.
fixer.
In bed with him?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, yeah, all right.
You're going to have to ask his wife.
Hook me up.
I don't know. I'm taking a little.
I think a check will do. You don't got to sleep with the guy.
You want to go? Let's do a version.
I wanna bang
Let's
him.
do a version of DeRosa. You want to be in bed with the guy? What am I supposed to do there? I thought you wanted a car.
You're hurtful today. You're a little hurtful today.
Oh my lord.
Who are you going to pawn the Jeep off on? That's what I want to know.
What poor bastard's going to get the
This is
Jeep?
good publicity for the Jeep that's going on sale.
The what?
This is great publicity for the lemon you're trying to sell to the public.
My car stinks.
If somebody,
I'll take $9,000 OBO.
if somebody tries to sell you a pink Wrangler, don't make the move.
I can picture you being like, look, it's a Wrangler, $11,000 out the door. You know what I mean?
I mean,
You
I'm
got an
selling
SBA
it.
loan? What's the deal?
I mean, it's.
Well, listen, is there something too? I don't know. I mean, you're a man of some notoriety, Like, is there a thing to having Joe DeRosa's car, like John Boy?
I was just saying, I like Seinfeld.
Everyone's talking to me.
I'm sure somebody out there would be
I'm
like,
surprised you didn't get a free one, to be honest.
I don't
with you.
hear a word they're saying.
I'm driving
around in Joe DeRosa's
car.
A free one? What do you mean?
I don't know.
A free one what?
From the dealership.
A free car?
Yeah.
What do you think?
He
Sal Vulcano, what are you talking about?
Also, but he doesn't know how anything works. Like, dude, somebody will come to this. He's like, "You're driving yourself around." They're like,
You
yeah,
shouldn't
what's-
Sometimes they comp dessert. You think I'm getting a vehicle?
Yeah, what are you talking? You shouldn't pay for a car or a slice of pizza in this town. I'll tell you that right now.
This is the
You
clout.
want to follow me around?
This is the clout Sal is carrying. We all went to dinner. By the way, and I'll clump Andrew Santino into this too. We all went out to dinner in Brooklyn. Santino, a man carrying a little bit of notoriety himself. Sure. Sal, the most famous guy any of us know.
A New Yorker's New Yorker, I would argue.
We went out to dinner in Brooklyn. We ordered coffee and get to dinner. Kid comes over, he goes, "Listen, we're closing in 5 minutes. We don't really feel like making the coffee."
Holy
And
shit.
then walked away.
You can't keep- I mean, there's people that'll
And you
open the
think he's
restaurant
getting a
for
free
him.
Bronco? What are you, nuts?
Hey, dickhead, go make a cup of tea at
No,
home, will
he
you?
put it on us though. He guilted. The guy was like, "So
If you want
we clean-"
to- That's wild.
He goes, "We clean down the machine.
That's wild.
But if you want it, we'll make it for you." And
It
we're
was
like,
so
"What
crazy.
the? You don't do that.
Is this
Either
a nice
make it or
restaurant?
Either make
You don't
it.
throw it in
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah.
place. What was it called again? That was a good
It's
spot.
Frankie's.
Frankie's.
Yeah.
That's good food.
That's
man.
crazy.
Frankie's,
Really
a
good
great
food.
place. I've been there. It's been there forever. Great place.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were nice. Then they comped the desserts.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Good dessert. We didn't forgot to pie.
With no coffee, you're sitting like an asshole eating dessert
I
without
know.
coffee.
We got regatta cheesecake and we couldn't have black coffee with it. It was driving me fucking crazy.
Man, I would've lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What do I get? Do I get any perks like that? I don't really know.
definitely
People
do.
comp stuff, and I
You've
get in.
taken me-
I'll get in like lines or events or stuff like that.
Sure.
You've taken me to stuff where you've been like, oh, I know, MS. Remember that thing at MS? Or
It's not a free car.
Remember that thing at Radio City? We went to that
Lexus.
concert and you
Yeah, that
got
was
us into
nice.
that crazy fucking
They gave
lounge with
us
the jumbo shrimp. All the fucking jumbo shrimp you could eat. It was wild.
Yeah, well, we got.
Remember
and
that
they
place
gave
with
us
the
all those
jumbo
things.
shrimp?
That's the
how much
barometer
of a
of
dirtbag
success.
you are.
By the way, that place was Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah, that
He
place-
only remembered the jumbo shrimp.
What was that name
The
of that
shrimp
dump
was
that had the-
unbelievable. They were giant. I'm dead serious. They were giant prawns. It was fucking
I
fantastic.
believe
What
you.
was the place we got the free crab legs? The White House? What are you talking about?
What was the place with all those Dr. Peppers?
NASA?
Serious. The shrimp were no joke, man.
I'm about it.
They did it as a joke on Master of None. When Aziz goes backstage at Radio City Music Hall, Busta Rhymes goes, You ever have the shrimp back here?
yeah.
They did it as a joke. The shrimp were unfucking real.
They were
dude.
really good.
Yeah.
That was only one thing, though. You really focused on the
I'm
shrimp.
using it as an no. That was
It
one
was
of the
nice.
foods.
It was nice.
Yeah.
There's this old room upstairs where the lady, the owner, used to live there, and it's properly they say it's properly haunted. But it's a real like old space, like with like it's like got a 30-foot ceiling, and everything is gold. Like it's weird. Like it's right.
If it's
It's
haunted, I
beautiful.
don't care what's in there. Keep the
beautiful.
shrimp. I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
like
we were
that.
there with other
That's
people.
like
I
a
wasn't in there
trap.
overnight alone. I'll take the shrimp as long as there's people
And
nearby.
they're so used to when you go up to this lounge, they're so used to doing like this concierge sort of service for you. They give you a tour. And they go like, this is the elevator that Thomas Jefferson used when he spoke here, whatever the fuck, right? And you're like,
Hey, lady, get to the shrimp.
so
will
I
ya?
was, yeah,
Where are those prawns at?
I was
Where's the
super
cocktail
late.
sauce that Jefferson ate?
I was super late, so Sal and everybody's upstairs. It's open bar. And I'm just trying to get the fuck up there and get free drinks for
I
folks
feel
to go
ya.
downstairs. And the lady goes, okay, so I'm going to give you the tour. And I go, nah, it's fine. I don't need a tour.
here- I've
I go,
been here
just give me
before,
upstairs. She goes, I have to. She was like, I'm not
yeah.
allowed to not give you the tour.
Yeah.
That's
She walked me
Jesus'
through
waiting
it.
area during the Christmas spectacular.
Yeah, you're just
Meanwhile,
like,
the prime rib's almost gone.
Yeah. You're
Freaking out.
looking over.
yeah,
Like,
she's like, when a Rockette breaks their ankle, here's where they shoot them.
here's where they put them down.
You throw him in the alley right here.
That's so funny. This is the Rockette graveyard to your left. I met a Rockette once. I mean, like an old lady who was a Rockette.
That would be the one I want to meet.
Yeah.
I want to meet that one who's
Yes.
like weathered, has some stories, been around.
I believe her name was Elaine, and she was an older lady, but she had like you could tell she was like a hippie chick.
Sure.
She was born and bred like here, and she had like purple hair even as an old lady.
That's fun.
Yeah, not blue hair, like
like
purple,
Yeah,
like dye.
yeah.
She still did a kick?
I never asked her. I probably should have.
Yeah.
She showed us photos and stuff, though. Had a lot of good stories. I met a lady in the same bar that used to date, like in the public. She was a supermodel. In the 60s and 70s, I mean, front page international supermodel that dated Andy Warhol.
Whoa.
And then she ended up living here. She lived in a lot of different places, and she would be a regular patron of the bar, but she was wild.
That's sweet.
Zany. Like out there, like kooky. Like she was really, really, really kooky. She was eccentric.
Yeah.
Think about what she did. She hung out with Andy.
all that
she
stuff,
hung
of
out with
course.
him where they used to hang out in Lost and do drugs and like
Sure.
just throw shit at the wall. You know what I mean?
Right.
She recently passed.
Folks, let's talk about BetterHelp. What a great sponsor that we have here on this podcast. I like to try to take care of my mind in the best way possible. And I think that it's something important for all of us to do. And that's why I love BetterHelp Online Therapy. What I really appreciate about it is that it has sort of made a convenience out of getting the help and the mental help, rather, more specifically, that we all need from time to time. I've been somebody who has gone to therapy throughout my life, and I think that the experience of trying to get the therapy itself is often so hard, so daunting, so problematic that you don't end up getting to the thing you need, which is the therapy itself. And BetterHelp makes that super easy. It kind of eliminates all of the BS and lets you just get in there to get what you need. They're offering online therapy through video, through phone, even live chat therapy sessions. You don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. You can just talk, which is great. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched to a therapist in under 48 hours. That says it all. It's easy, and they're helping you get what you need. Our listeners get 10% off the first month at betterhelp.com/tastebuds. So visit betterhelp.com/tastebuds. Folks, it's summertime and cooking and all that stuff ain't always easy, but let's talk about Factor. They're making it easy for you to eat well for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything in between with fresh, never frozen meals that are delish. You won't believe they're actually nutritious. That's how good they are. You can feel great all summer long with calorie-smart meals. They got keto options if you want them, expertly portioned, and they're going to keep you on track towards your goals. Factor is now offering 32 meals per week, including, as I said, 11 keto options, plus a lot of seasonal add-ons. So there's no need to eat the same thing every day, every night. Sometimes when you try to eat right, you get stuck in a rut, and then you start to hate eating because it's the same thing all the time. Factor's flexible. They're going to help you get around that. Also, if you're moving around this summer, maybe going on vacation, they can help you get your stuff wherever you're going, okay? And you can change your orders as you go. So you can change your weekly meal plans from 4 to 18 meals per week, whatever you want. Factor equals free time instead of spending those precious after-work hours hustling around the store and in the kitchen. Look, they're going to deliver the ready-made meals right to your door. So get these things. Trust me. Vegan options, veggie options, keto options, calorie-smart options, cold-pressed juices, smoothies, energy bites, extra protein, veggie sides, more and more and more. Everything you need to keep you fueled. Head to go.factor75.com/tastebuds120 and use code tastebuds120 to get $120 off. That's code tastebuds120 at go.factor75.com/tastebuds120 for $120 off. My buddy's wife, Jeannie, had to leave their honeymoon. Their honeymoon was in Rome and Paris. Mm-hmm. She had to leave the honeymoon a week early because she got a job with the Rockettes.
Oh, no way.
And it's such like a sought-after job. She had to leave the honeymoon and
can't
go back and start the training.
There's
and stuff.
no other kicking conglomerate like it.
So I
If you're in the business of kicking, you got to be a Rockette.
I cashed in. My buddy called me. He's like, bro,
Can you get on a plane?
I got a free ride for you in Rome for a week if you can get over here. Because my
Whoa.
wife's got to leave the honeymoon. So I went to Rome and we fucking partied all week
Are you
together.
serious?
Yeah.
So you benefited from the establishment that is the Rockettes.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
the
look at
honeymoon
you.
with my buddy.
Imagine being
We had
a
a
young
blast.
gal that kicks like the moon and you can't get in.
That's tough.
She's just walking around life doing fucking high kicks and there's no place for her.
Yeah.
You know?
That's tough. That reminds me, there's a good bar.
Because not everybody becomes a Rockette.
No, it's
a lot of people want to be one.
0.001%.
Right, and then what are those people left doing?
I mean,
just
there's what,
just kicking around the
Only pays, only pays, $1,500 a week's not a bad gig, but the problem is it's such a short period of time. It says they only make about 36
And
grand
in New
a
York,
year.
that's
And
that's
in New
nothing.
York, that's nothing. So that I remember her saying that was one of the issues with it. Was like it was
doesn't
such
pay.
a privilege to be a part of it.
It's like a late
Yeah.
night set.
But you have to cut out this one section of the year for it, and then the rest of the year you're like what job is going to let, unless you're waitressing or something.
Sure.
You
what
could
job
do
is gonna let
soccer.
you go,
You could
hey,
do
you can
field
fuck
goal
off
kicker.
for 3 months.
That's the
Go out for the
privilege.
Jets.
That's the privilege to be a part of it. Pay them what they deserve.
Yeah, that's wild.
Come on,
39
You're still-
grand?
But
kidding
hold
me?
on.
Meanwhile,
in
they're
their defense,
giving away jumbo shrimp like
Yeah,
it's
what the
nobody's business.
Yeah,
but in their
that's
defense,
true.
isn't there like 100 Rockettes?
How many are there?
That's
It
a
says-
lot
how
of
many
people,
is
right?
it?
There's like 2 walls of them,
Yeah.
right? That's a lot. That's a big
There's a
cast.
lot.
That's all I'm
They
saying.
can afford it.
I'm sure they can afford it. I'm just saying.
80
80
Rockettes.
Rockettes.
So 80 times 40, that's like 2.4 mil. I don't know if that math is right.
I don't know.
just in kicks alone.
Oh, right. 80 times 40.
40,000 a year.
80. No, that's 3.2.
8 times 4 is would be
320,000.
Those tickets ain't
No,
cheap, though. They got
no.
the money.
No, it's how much was it a
It's
year?
3.2 million.
40,000 times 10 is 400,000. 400,000 times 8 is 3.2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.2 million.
Yeah.
All right,
On them.
that's a hefty. That's hefty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
but
lot.
any-
But I mean, it's also like the tickets are probably $180 a clip
Yeah,
or
I mean,
whatever.
so
they're making they're wetting their beaks. All right?
they're doing 100 shows and they could pay them in 10.
Yeah.
But that's
Camels cost a lot though.
But
When they bring in the
hold on.
camels,
You can't pay
I gotta
them.
keep the camel.
You
in
can't
every
pay
What
order.
them.
camels? They have
Well,
camels?
actually, you know
gotta
what?
get camels.
They have camels?
You've never gone to the Christmas Spectacular?
No.
No.
There's actual camels?
They do a whole nativity scene and they cart out all the livestock for real.
I've seen them in a park.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Here, what's a ticket? Pimpy's looking up a ticket.
I think that's a fair salary for
$81 for
Yeah,
a,
that's a pretty fair salary for that limited amount of work. I mean, how much
It
are
is
they
half
supposed
a
to?
year.
What the hell?
or a season.
No,
Yeah,
it's like 2-3
months,
months,
yeah.
man. Like, you know.
Gotta
But I think it's
Traino.
like comedy. I think, the years that they put into getting to that point.
True. And
know
then
what I mean?
also what other jobs and opportunities are they sacrificing when they have to, because what jobs do you have where you're like, I need 3 months off. I got to kick the shit out
That's
of the
what
air.
I'm saying. I mean, that's the problem. But at the same time, it's like, what do you? I don't know. That's a tough call.
I
man.
assume it's probably similar to comedy in the sense of like they're in some other dancing gig where it's like, hey,
Yeah, right.
I gotta go. I'm leaving this
But it's-
play to go do this or
Right,
whatever. And they
right.
go, oh, of course.
But
you
it's-
got called up to the Rockettes.
But it's also like you're a chorus person, right? By the way, have they gender mixed the Rockettes yet?
The Rockers.
That's got
The
to be
Rockers
coming.
and the Rockettes.
That's got to be coming.
Another way
right?
the Rockettes stay busy during the off season is by teaching fitness classes or taking extra dance lessons to improve upon their expertise. Who wrote that? And of course, to stay in tip-top shape, to perform 16 shows a week.
That's a lot, dude.
Whoa, that's $100 a show. It's less
That's
than
bad.
100.
That's
That's
really
less
bad.
than $100 a show. Tax.
That's shit.
That's not even feature work. That's not good.
Yeah,
They
that's
probably
shit.
can't touch the shrimp
Wow. Oh yeah. Are you kidding me?
No.
All right,
That's
I agree.
Insane.
I bet you the
shit.
camel's making more.
Probably
I'm
is.
telling
the
you.
handler
It
is for
is.
sure.
I'm telling you, whoever's handling that camel.
Oh,
You know who
God.
makes more than that?
Who?
I used to work. I grew up near the second biggest mall in the entire country, King of Prussia Court
Yeah.
and Plaza. You know it.
We're from the same area.
When the court was the court is dying on the vine now. But the court, remember, used to be the fancy part. Mm-hmm. When the court was the court, the Santa Claus at Christmas was a huge attraction there. That Santa Claus, when I worked there, we would talk to him when he was like on his way over to work.
Hey, how you get a gig like this?
Yeah, and he told us, he goes,
What's
this
the
is
North
my,
Pole
he goes,
really
this
like?
is my whole year.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, dude, my job is full time as being Santa. He goes, dude, he goes, I live in like the Poconos or wherever the fuck he lived for 11 months out of the year. And he goes, and then I fly in here and I make 150.
It's like Alaska
grand.
crabfish.
No. Are you serious?
He's flying
Listen,
from
I
the
go
Poconos?
home.
It's good work if you can get it.
Yeah.
What were you doing there? What did you do there?
I had so many jobs in that mall over the year. At that time, I was working at a cart that was
Man.
like one of the
Oh,
kiosks.
man. You were
Oh, my
Kiosk guy.
You weren't even in a store. You were in the
Oh,
thoroughfare.
I worked the stores, but
In the
dude, the
thoroughfare.
cart was the gig.
Yeah,
dude.
maybe the car was
the
better
gig.
because
It
you were
was
out in
amazing.
the action.
True.
Right?
Moving
Think about
and
your
shaking.
vantage point. You're looking all the way down in every
check
store,
your
in and
sales at all
out.
times.
Let me tell you,
You know
why
what
it was
I mean?
awesome.
You're alone. There's nobody there.
Exactly.
No one's overlooking
Yeah.
You were at a cart. You didn't have to peruse you got to sit there as people
You
walked
did get a
up,
chair.
and you were alone. Which
Some
meant
don't
at
get
any
chairs.
point when
Seinfeld
you
again.
wanted to take a break, you locked that register and you walked the fuck off.
Yeah, that
What were
was,
you moving?
That
What were
was
you selling?
wild.
I worked I worked in
Cologne.
stores first. And the thing that took
I'm
me
not
off
for
stores,
this corporate lifestyle. Get me to a cart.
the thing that
I'm more
put
punk
me
rock.
off stores, I swear to God, the thing that put me off stores, I worked at a rock T-shirt shop, and it was like, I thought it was going to be like the best store gig I could get in the mall. I was like, how cool is that? You were selling rock T-shirts. The lady was such a fucking asshole that ran it. I actually,
She drove him to carts.
yeah, I
You're
caught
driving
a
me
kid
crazy. You're
stealing.
driving me to carts.
I caught a kid stealing and chased the kid through the mall and grabbed the kid and brought her back and got like
I like that.
you know,
it became
whatever.
a her in there. That was
Yeah.
a nice twist.
Got the merchandise and all that shit back.
I was
girl had
like,
it
whoa, you
coming.
put yourself in danger. He's like, so I grabbed a little girl and I brought
Yeah.
her back and
And she goes, the store had a policy that if you caught somebody stealing, you got a reward for it. And she only gave me half because her dad or something was behind the counter. And she goes, well, my dad was standing there, so I want to give him half. And I go, your dad didn't do a fucking thing. I chased the kid through the mall.
I got the Jonas
Yeah.
Brothers T-shirt back.
Yeah. What do you got? To split a T-shirt with your
No,
dad?
it was like
you wear it on the
cool,
weekends.
it was like cool T-shirts. It was like punk rock, like Dead Kennedys and stuff, right? And then she said, I swear to God, she said to one of my managers, she goes, I'm tired of these people coming in here and trying to Jew me down on my prices.
Oh my God!
So between the two things, I was like, I'm done with the stores. I'm done. Store life sucks. I went to the carts. I never looked back. I worked.
I picture Joe at the cart one day telling a bunch of girls this story.
Yeah.
You guys hear about the big robbery last week? He's got an orange Julius in his hand.
Annie Ann's pretzel.
I
He's like, I
worked.
caught her in Spencer's.
I worked at an ice cream cart, which I learned quickly. Don't ever work at a food cart because then you got to go downstairs and restock. So I got off the food carts. I worked at a cell phone cover store back when
the
cell phones
trashiest
that
of
was like a big thing.
Man, you are all bozo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked
This
at
has
a-
real corny vibes, dude. First I was at the Gravitron, then the Tilda World.
No offense, but cell phone case cart is the lowest. Of the
Oh, so
low.
low.
It's always like a kid who can't be bothered on their phone. It's like they're always trying to sell you pure shit at like a 10,000% markup and call it a deal.
Yeah, they act like they're working at Tiffany's.
This was
Yeah,
back
yeah.
when the Nokia was the leading phone, and
Cases for that, yeah.
you could pay to
The
have
market
your
was
phone.
wide open, Sal.
Yeah,
Back in the good old days.
Like the Wild West.
Before
the
government
Wild West.
regulation
Yeah.
stepped in.
you could pay to have your phone shell changed. So, because
I had that Nokia.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had that small.
It was the
small one.
3100.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at the
Yeah,
small
yeah.
one with
3100,
front
the
base.
Nokia
It didn't flip.
3100,
It was like
yeah.
a little thing.
Yep.
Oh, I
With
had, that was,
Snake on it,
that was
yeah.
my
So
first phone.
3100 and 3300.
That
I
was
believe
my
they were.
first phone.
I like
Yeah.
how he's talking about it like it's a Tesla.
And you put it up
really?
here.
You
and
had it
it
changed?
here.
Yeah, it was only like
just
this
kinda,
big.
It was like this far from your mouth.
Yeah, they were all right.
Yeah,
though.
that was before. That was
Play
before
some Snake.
ringtones.
Yeah.
That
Jewelry?
was
They
when
had
they
the
would,
Nokia ringtone.
they would just sound like you could download it because I did
Yes.
Smoke on the Water, but it just sounded like the buttons.
it's like, it was like 8-bit, like Nintendo, like.
Yeah.
It was
Jewelry
just,
cart. Worked at a jewelry cart that sold like Wu-Tang
Wait,
medallions.
how long did you work there? Would you work a weekend at each place?
He asked me a question. I'm trying to
This
get
guy
an
couldn't
answer.
hold down a
Either that
job.
or
You're
you're
a card hopper.
I worked there every summer through like high school and college.
Okay.
Like, but the best cart I worked
Joe, you going
at.
to travel Europe this summer? Nah. Back at the cards, baby.
Best cart I worked at because nobody gave a shit or ever came up to it. This lady had a cart of babushkas.
Oh, man.
It was just scarves. That was a dream.
And that was
Liver.
where you were stationed?
I just sat
Selling
there.
babushkas for a summer?
Sat
Yeah.
there all
Yeah, selling
day.
scarves in the summer.
Yeah.
Dude, I wrote like that's when I started, like when I first started writing things and being creative. I wrote plays. I just sat there just writing and
I
reading.
love
all
that
day. It
you're.
was so great.
I love that. I love that the reality was, if you walked by his cart 25 years ago at the King of Prussia Mall, you'd see a teen Joe DeRosa sitting at a babushka cart, feverishly punching away at a play.
Punching. I was
The air
handwriting
was
it.
moist.
Handwriting.
I was
My
handwriting it
babushka
on
was
loose
tight.
leaf.
Yeah, just David Mameting a legal pad and giving babushkas out 2 for 10.
Oh, dude, it was awesome. What a fucking dream. I didn't know how good I had it.
Dude, I was just at a mall and somebody had a cart. Well, it's so weird to see it now because the malls are empty.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's
it's
but
so
the people are
depressing.
still opening carts. I'm like, get a store, get
Right,
your
right.
act together a little
Yeah.
bit. You know what I mean?
Hey, when
Have
you-
some confidence.
I always wondered, like, you ever go to a cart and no one's there?
No, I refuse to shop at them.
No one's there, and you're like, you might want to get something, right? And you're like, you're looking around, you go see if they're talking to the person at the other cart.
Oh, yeah.
And then after a while, you're like, should I just take something? But then you're like, someone's watching.
Someone's
It's
watching,
It's entrapment. And then after a while, you just
Yeah,
start
Joe
to-
DeRosa comes running out.
After you
I got him. I got 2 free babushkas today. That's my collar right there.
the little girl's like, I waited an hour. But then you just kind of throw your hands up. I get like, I'm like, what do they
yeah.
want me to do? I'm trying to
I'm
give you
trying
money.
to give you money, yeah.
Yeah,
That was you.
We should do a battle, by the way.
Sure.
We should get to
Where
the
we
battle.
at?
Yeah, let's do the battle.
I'm going to do something, and I don't want to make it
Sure.
about me, but I have OCD, and I had to just put this point in,
Of course.
and then we'll be able to. You don't understand? I've been looking at it the whole entire time.
Sure.
And
I thought he was just making eyes with me. I didn't know it was a mental disorder.
It's a mental disorder. Yeah, it's a mental disorder.
No, I have it. I'm with it.
Yeah. All right, I'm good now. Joe, I really apologize.
No, all good.
Yeah,
Be silly.
Sorry for the
It's your
interruption.
pillow, Sal.
I have OCD, and it's terrible. That's the only way I have it too. In points.
Which chant do you want to do today? Friendly or not?
These guys have fun. And
Oh, wait,
I like
no, we're
that.
on the same team.
Yeah.
It's zany.
So no chant. No chant. No chant. No
So
chant.
what happens
So you want to
is
beat them up now or later? What are you going to do? We're going to have a team meeting,
we either
too.
chant it's no matter what happens, I love you, so that we
I've
come out
seen,
the
yeah.
other end of it.
Okay.
Okay. Or if we want to really get heated, we chant it's time to get salty. It's time to get salty.
Okay.
So next episode with these guys, we'll do the chant because we'll be you'll
flip-flop,
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
but
we're
anyway.
actually on the same team.
So
Which is,
we
I
shouldn't
don't know. Have we
chant.
ever done this before? Have we ever been on the same team?
I don't think so. Have we, Pip?
Oh.
Oh yes, against Ari with Captain
So what
Crunch.
are we doing first?
Lunchables versus
Bagel
Bites.
bites.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Here we go. BATTLE Buds. Here we go.
This is fun, man. These guys have a good time. I love it.
I was ready to hit somebody.
We are Team Lunchables. Your Team Bagel Bites.
That's
this
right.
is basically the battle of the after-school snacks.
That's right.
Or the quick fix foods.
On the go, after school,
Whatever, yeah.
do it yourself.
Yeah.
Kind of like childhood /
Adulthood.
Adulthood.
I'm not drawing the line of
Adulthood.
childhood.
Yeah,
Adulthood.
adulthood.
I'm not above getting a Lunchables on a drive. You know, when I stop at a
Yeah,
gas
I've done a
station.
Lunchable on the road when
Yeah.
I'm in a 7-Eleven. I need something to eat.
Yeah. Now, as courtesy to you guys as our guests,
Professional.
Thank you.
Wawa, if you will.
opening By the way, Wawa's was just in PA. They're disappearing like fucking.
They're dropping. WaWa actually just hit me up because we have something on our set.
I love WaWa.
And they hit me up and they were like, "Can we send you some stuff?" I just got it. It wasn't great.
I've
A
shouted
little
out
bit
these
of merch.
guys.
Yeah, they sent me some merch. Because
Yeah.
I asked if I could wear their merch on the show. And we were in the middle of talks, and they sent me a thing of merch. But
Yeah.
I rock it's a nice hoodie they gave me.
It's a great hoodie.
Is
I
it
got
the
this-
black one with the white?
Oh, I got gray.
You
But
have
it's
to
really
ask
good.
them if you can wear it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I had to ask anything that's any image of anything, especially a logo, I had to get permission.
Really?
And if not, they'll gotta blur me out. So a lot of times, that's why I gotta get you. A lot of times, I'll wear my friend's merch.
That's what I
which is
started.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's the one, and I make my own T-shirts. I had to find solves for these things.
I thought it was because the network didn't want to give away free advertising to whatever product it was.
No, I think it's more so that
Really?
you can't just.
You're a guest associated with that
License.
Should be
brand. or
falling
whatever.
all over themselves. You wearing their merch.
Well, you never know
kidding
what's
me?
gonna happen. You know, like
That's right.
I'm wearing their shirt, and then all of a sudden I do something that's
You guys,
Don't forget to grab a
Untowards.
Wawa. you got blood all over your face.
Yeah, robbing a bank.
you guys as guests can have opening argument as to why you think Bagel Bites are superior to the Lunchable.
Well, I want to say this. You know, we're focusing on the after-school snack aspect. The kid that actually brought... Now, listen, I love the marketing. I love the idea of Lunchables. I'm not saying they're not good. But the kid that
They're all
showed
right.
up... The kid that showed up to school with the Lunchable,
That was a bad look.
he was a dirtball.
Yeah.
What?
He smelled weird.
What?
His clothes
Get outta
were.
here.
You believe that?
That was
Oh.
heaven
I did-
on earth.
I
when
didn't
you
have
got-
that experience. I envied a Lunchable kid.
No.
That changed
You
my
had a
life.
snack in there.
You got the whole cafeteria.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
we
that.
didn't
My
have a
school
cafeteria in my
didn't
grade
have a
school.
cafeteria.
No cafeteria, no
No.
wood shop. What the
I went to
fuck? would you-
Catholic
No, I went to
school.
Catholic school. They don't feed the kids like that.
Wait, hold on a second.
No, you gotta
I went
pay to go
Catholic
and then
school
pay
as a
for your
little
food
kid
as well.
Up till fourth grade, we had a cafeteria that would blow your socks
But you
off.
had a lunchroom.
Speaking of
No,
socks,
we ate
Taste
our
Buds
desks.
socks. Taste Buds
Yeah,
socks.
those are sweet.
available
Yeah.
on all the merch is available
Pimp, blur
on our
those, blur
websites.
them.
SalVulcanoComedy.com and JoeDeRosaInfo.com.
Available now, merch. But no, my high school
Wait,
did my
so
grade
Blitz, where did you eat at
at our
Catholic
desk
school?
in the grade school. We ate at our desk.
Well, that was if for some reason there was an event going on in the calf.
we didn't have a
Rent it out
calf.
to somebody? What do you, was there a
That's a
wedding?
bar mitzvah. Hold on a second.
Hold on. But we're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter. Make your
No, it
argument.
does matter. That's insane. What are you, a fucking coal miner? You're eating at your desk?
Yeah, I guess we did eat at the desks.
What?
Yeah, but that
Catholic
was
grade
the
school.
minority of the time. We would go down to the cafeteria. That's where we had the stage and the events. It was also doubled
gotta-
as a basketball court.
You got to understand,
The
too.
Cafegimatarium.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. Folks, let's talk about upside, okay? Here's the thing. You can cringe at the price of almost anything anywhere these days, whether it's pumping your gas and you're seeing that price, or you're getting the bill after you eat the meal, or maybe you're just trying to buy some stuff you like to buy, whether it's clothing or whatever, and you're noticing that suddenly your favorite go-to pair of sneakers or pants or whatever is way up there in price. It's inflation. It sucks. It's happening. There's nothing we can do about it. But Upside is here to help you. You can start by downloading their app, and it's for anyone who's looking to buy things in their regular life. Okay? So it's inflation. Inflation, it's happening, and it sucks. But that's why Upside can help. Upside's an incredible app for anyone who's buying gas or groceries or dining out. With every purchase, you're getting cash back. Download the Upside app from the Google Store or the apps, the Apple App Store, whatever, and use promo code TasteBuds and get $5 off or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. Okay. This is a great offer. Cash back on stuff you're already buying. Anyway, so you can claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside. Check in at the business, okay? You pay as usual with your credit card or debit card, and then you get paid. You get money back. In comparison to credit card rewards or loyalty programs, Upside can earn you 3 times more of the cash back. And you can cash out at any time to your bank account, to your PayPal, to your e-gift card for Amazon or whatever and other brands. This is a great thing. Upside users are earning more than $1 million every week. That's total. That's not... I'm not earning $1 million. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, they're getting a lot of people a lot of cash back on their purchases, and it's great. So download the free Upside app and use promo code TasteBuds to get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. That's $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more using promo code TasteBuds. What's up to our sponsor, Credit Karma, folks? Hey, do you want a new credit card, but you're not sure how to choose one? Here's the thing. You're getting these offers sometimes in the mail, maybe even an email, whatever it is. You don't got to pick the first one. Credit Karma can help you zero in on the right option for you and apply with more confidence. Sometimes you get an offer and you think, oh my God, I better just take this, whatever. You don't have to do that. Credit Karma is here to help, okay? They use your credit profile to show you the offers that are tailored to your financial situation. Credit Karma partners with a wide range of card issuers, so you can be sure that you're exploring all sorts of options. And best of all, Credit Karma uses your credit data to show you your chances of approval before you even apply. That's big. And that's going to help you apply with more confidence. You're comparing cards rather, on Credit Karma, and it's 100% free. Won't affect your credit score. Credit Karma, create your own karma. So if you're ready to find that card that's perfect for you, head to Credit Karma and check out your personalized mix of offers today. Go to creditkarma.com or the Credit Karma app and find the card for you. That's creditkarma.com. You have to understand too, whereas public school is free, right? Public grade school is free, and Catholic grade school and high school charges you tuition, and then they also collect money at their tax-free church, which needs to go towards buying the Pope more fucking golden chalices for the Vatican versus giving the kids a decent environment to learn and grow up
lunch for the Pope.
So anyway, yeah, it's a disgrace the way the money in the church is used. But my point is
then they charge you for your uniforms, then they charge you for books.
It's just so crazy. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah, your outdated books that, anyway, really don't get me started. But go ahead with why the Bagel Bite is better than the Lunchable.
But yeah, I would say even remove school. Take after school.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. If you're at your house, if you're you're in 8th grade, whatever, you get home, parents are at work, you got the place to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
You pull open that fridge and you got a box of mini pizzas that cook perfectly.
That you're cooking up hot and fresh right there.
Yeah.
You do an oven or you do a microwave?
What are we, dirt balls?
Listen,
I don't know.
hey,
Oven.
I've microwaved a lot of
Yes,
frozen
you are
pizza.
dirt balls. You got a whole podcast.
I know, that's why I asked.
Listen,
I eat them frozen, to be honest with you.
eating on my
I didn't
Tylenol.
have as a kid, I didn't have the patience for the
Crunch
oven.
through them. It's a nice summer treat. It's like a pizza pop.
He's out by the pool.
They're very refreshing.
I like to put a few in my drink.
I had no patience to wait for the oven as a kid.
I was a
Bite.
very fat kid too,
Yeah.
so it was like, if I can throw this in there in 3 minutes and dude,
Yeah,
preheating an oven as
is
a
bullshit.
10-year-old.
Preheating sucks now.
I know,
Yeah.
but as a kid, it seemed like 100 years.
But
I
still,
would microwave it.
make the you've yet to make the argument of why it's superior than the Lunchable. Why is
Right
it,
off the bat,
why
temperature's
is a
hot.
soggy ass Bagel Bite
It's
even when it's hot?
That's
better than
your
Lunchable?
cooking skills. I
Yeah.
don't know what to tell you.
No.
I
These
finished them in the
things-
broiler, even if I did microwave them.
Here's the thing
him with
about
the
By the
Bagel
way, with
Bites.
substandard ingredients. By the way,
Here's the thing about Bagel
Well,
Bites.
what
for me.
is?
Yeah,
Bagel Bite.
what do you think?
What is Lunchables? What are you, nuts?
Well, it's the battle of substandard ingredients. We'll agree there.
You think that's grass-fed
That's a
ham?
Lunchable. I'll tell you this in a Lunchable.
Okay.
Cheese in the cheese department. Bagel Bite ain't fucking with a Lunchable. Lunchable's cheese and the cracker alone will carry you much farther than the bagel and the cheese.
It's
the
not a
bite will.
saltine either. That's a nice golden cracker.
It is.
All right.
It's a Ritz.
I think
It's a Ritz.
Yeah. It's a,
Maybe now. It was not a
Yes, it
Ritz.
was. It was
Back in
always
the
a
day,
Ritz.
maybe it was a Keebler townhouse.
It was always a
They didn't have
buttery
name
cracker.
brand money. Those were generics out the back.
No, but
Yeah,
they were backed by Oscar Mayer, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were
Babe, they're
There's
made.
He's got
big
deep
meat
pockets,
money.
this guy.
There's cured meat money.
By the
Yeah.
way, sometimes some of the Lunchables came with a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
That's a new
I'll
thing.
give you that. Let me ask you this:
And a Crunch bar, but kick
what
rocks.
specific
I love a
Lunchable are we
Crunch bar.
talking about? Because the pizza one sucked
No,
balls.
no.
Pizza one stinks. The nacho
disgusting.
one.
You're supposed to eat a cold
Those
pizza in
are
a lunchroom?
disgusting.
Ham and cheese all day with the cracker,
Yeah.
with the
So
crunch,
you're even saying
with the Capri Sun.
there's disgusting Lunchables.
Of course
there's no
there are.
disgusting. I mean, a pepperoni, a plain,
A Bagel
whatever.
Bite is
A Bagel Bite-
disgusting from front to
Oh,
back.
you're nuts.
I think that's
You're
crazy.
nuts.
When I was a child,
Why are you getting your
when I
cheese
was
on
a
a second.
baby,
Ladies and
Get the fuck
gentlemen, this
outta
man
here.
has lost his mind.
when I was a baby,
He's an insane person here.
yeah. But I'm
Call
telling
the
you,
cops.
I liked him when I was a kid. When I had the palate of a baby idiot.
When his palate
And
develops.
now that
Now he's a grown-up idiot who likes Lunchables.
He's like, when I was, when my palate was developed enough to understand the Lunchable.
But as soon as I started
You're
working
talking
at
about
the...
pate or something.
you're on my team,
I
asshole.
know, but it was a funny thing.
Stick with me.
Hey, listen,
Doesn't matter. You back
call
me.
him like I see him.
You back me no matter what.
I am good. I am backing you. I just think it's funny that you said that
Yeah.
when you
It was
got
a
older.
joke.
I know. So was mine.
Ham and cheddar.
Listen, we have them fighting. We're
Hold on a
winning.
second.
This is it.
Let's
I'm going for a first-round knockout.
Let's go with the Lunchables without drinks. They run pepperoni and mozzarella with crackers. Can you read the fine
That's a
print?
bad bagel bite. That's a cold bagel bite.
And by the way, that's not mozzarella. That's mozzarella.
All right, yeah.
That's shitty mozzarella.
That's fair.
That might as well be a craft single.
Yeah.
Can you see what it says in the small print? I can't
Yeah,
see
your
that.
kids will love
Your
each
kids
and
will-
every flavor packed bite.
Okay.
It's
Ham
nothing.
and cheddar with crackers.
Eat the lunchtime blues, it says.
Yeah, it's for depressed people.
Yeah.
It's for people who ran out of Xanax.
Ham and Swiss with crackers, one of the greatest combinations
That's
ever.
not a
They're
lunch.
throwing down the fucking gauntlet.
Yeah, the snack is itself, not them though.
No, dude. I'm telling you, you take a Lunchable cracker with a Lunchable piece of cheddar cheese and the ham, you have a better quality meat,
charcuterie.
cheese, and bread than you're
Charcuterie.
getting in.
Charcuterie on the go.
Where?
Sal, you
At the
see
Sunglass Hut where Joe works, baby? Charcuterie.
Now we're not even talking about this. Is like the TV dinner became a TV lunch. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Sure.
This
I'll
is
give
a,
you that.
this is a cold TV
I
dinner.
disagree with that.
But it's got
but I'm
it's
saying
got,
TV
it's got
dinner's a
the
little
protein.
crazy.
It's got one of everything.
It's
It's
got
not-
the cheese.
yeah.
It's got
Sure,
the cracker.
sure.
It's got the dessert and the drink.
It's got a dessert and a drink. I do understand
It's
that.
like ordering off the menu. It's
Wait,
like
what's
it's
the
like
dessert
Dude, look
there?
at this one. Look at this one.
the lunch-
They got a bologna cheese
A light
with
bologna.
good chocolate chip cookies. Come on, dude.
I'll make
No.
my own cookies. You kidding me?
I'll buy
No, no.
a
Heat up a nice bagel bite.
Who wants one Oreo? This is asinine. Nobody
Yeah.
wants one
No,
Oreo.
but everyone knows it's about portion control. Lunchables
get
are there
outta
for
here.
you.
Get outta here.
Chicken pizza is one I might not try.
Chicken pizza.
wouldn't
What
be
are we
those.
doing?
We should try their chicken pizza versus a bagel bite. Here's the thing about the bagel bite.
I hear
okay?
the falafel Lunchables are really good. Get the fuck out of here.
shawarma.
Sushi. Here's the thing about the bagel bite, okay? Everyone loves pizza, but this is really the least best pizza.
I understand it's not the best. It's not the highest. I,
don't
do
really-
love them.
I think it's not pizza. I think it's a
Whoa.
bagel with pizza ingredients on it. Here's
Yeah,
the
it
thing.
says it in the name, Sal.
It's
What
a
are you
bagel
not, they're not
bite.
lying to anybody.
The bagels, too, are the Lender's quality bagels. Now, we're from New York.
Listen.
A bagel is serious business.
I'm not
Lender's
gonna-
started
I'm not going to
properly.
sit here and let you discredit the good people at Lender's
they
Bagel.
didn't hurt anybody.
You put them in the freezer. They come out of the toaster fresh.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. Those they're really cardboardy, the bagel and
I
the bagel
understand
bite.
they're not. You know, it's not like Brooklyn Bagel, or it's not a top notch
You're
bagel.
The
dealing with
sauce isn't
three-
great.
The sauce
And
is
a-
all right.
And a lot of times the sauce is not enough, and the bagel bite is a little dry.
Okay,
Dude, you're
that's
dealing
why you
with
have a nice cold Coke to wash
You're
it down.
dealing
You know
with-
what I mean?
Okay.
You're dealing with substandard ingredients at every level. Bad bagel, bad sauce.
Well, how's the ham
bad
in there?
cheese.
Yeah.
But my point is,
Where'd you get the? It's not prosciutto. It's
Here's my
like 24
point.
things
Here's
prosciutto.
my
You think
point.
that's free-range pork, Joe? Huh?
But here's my point.
Why are
What are
you
you,
dying
nuts?
on this
Here's
hill?
my point. Here's my point. With Lunchables, you have a good cracker. You have a decent cheese because that cheese doesn't have to be shredded and
You're
frozen.
dealing with Swiss here. Swiss.
I
Come
mean,
on.
come on.
Swiss.
You know what I'm saying.
I
You
don't know.
I don't. I
you
did
got a
good.
frozen shredded cheese that's got to last in the freezer and then do the thing in the oven.
It's a party anytime.
Do
Listen,
the thing
my
in
thing
the
is,
oven?
hold on.
You mean cook?
There's something they're chemicaling
Listen,
that with
say
something.
you're
Come
all
on.
hanging out, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're all hanging out. You're at a house party. It's 2 in the
Yeah,
morning.
you're going to split a Lunchable, one of your
Somebody
buddies.
goes, "Hey, I got Lunchables." You're like, arrest
Yeah.
this man. Or someone turns around and has a tray full of bagel
that's-
bites.
Okay, fair. That's fair. But that you're putting the bagel bite in its environment. Then you got to do that same with the Lunchable. This place is the Lunchable works that the bagel bite doesn't. If you don't have
Sure.
a gas line, you're not eating the Lunchable.
If you-
Or
if
might
I'm
not the
awake,
bagel
or
bite.
I'm
All right,
If
in
I'm
that
stuck-
sense, in a post-apocalyptic world.
No, but if I'm at school,
Sure, you can't.
If I'm
they
a-
don't count.
What about if I'm at the beach?
Yo, Lunchables at the
Summer,
beach, baby.
summertime.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
guy who eats Lunchables at the beach swims with his shirt on.
No kidding.
Sal swims with his shirt on. Sal swims with his shirt on.
Too? Oh, get out of here.
Sun damage, babe. Sun damage.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
Get
that.
some sunscreen.
My
What are
shoulders
you
have-
doing?
my
No, I
shoulders have been
reapply every
torched.
few minutes. Plus, I don't like the way I look.
Let's not get this twisted.
Stop eating all those Lunchables.
Nothing there.
But dude, he's this is such a great point. If I'm in similar to the beach argument, if I'm stuck in a car on a long trip and I got to stop at one of these gas station marts on the way,
Sure.
and I have two choices: Lunchables or pizza bagels that I could make in their microwave. Come on, dude. Lunchables.
understand that.
Yeah, but that's an obscure
Dude, remember
situation. We're not
remember-
talking about that.
You're saying stuff.
We're not saying that.
Wait.
How
Remember
many-
when Lunchables used to have, this is old school, they stopped doing this. Remember when it had the
cigarette?
little thing of the Dijon mustard? Yeah. A cigarette.
Bud Light.
A single match and a cigarette.
Yeah.
You got one Pall Mall in every box.
Do you remember when it had the little thing of the mustard? Remember when it had the little thing of the Dijon mustard that folded? It was the plastic,
squeezed it
and you
out.
squeezed
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, come on,
No,
dude.
And
it's
that's
a
Dijon.
glorified
Talking
handy
about
snack, and it's not even as good as a
Yeah.
handy snack.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's a handy snack?
Come on, the four crackers with the red stick and the cheese.
Oh, I
the
love
thing
those.
that Lunchables is trying to be.
Yeah.
No,
it's that on steroids, and they missed.
No, the thing that Lunchables said, that's something we can improve on and did.
Oh,
That's
I don't
what
know.
they did. I mean, we even have it. Lunchables even has.
Hey, Pimp, Google why do Lunchables suck.
It's in the name too. It's,
It's not a lunch. It's not a lunch.
It's a lunchable. It's not a lunch.
It's not a lunch.
If it was a lunch, they'd be called lunches.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, it should just be called lunch.
Lunch. Yeah.
You know
I'm
they're
not
in the
saying
breakfast market now? They make
Listen.
breakfast Lunchables now? Do you know that?
Ooh,
Really?
no.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Variety. Let's talk about it.
Get out of here. Variety. It's
I'm
the
go-
same
I'm
shit.
going to store-
It's a shitty cracker.
I'm looking at the entire. Look at that.
Hey, look at this.
that. I'm looking
They
at the
got
entire.
cinnamon. They got
Oh,
cinnamon
my God.
Lunchables.
Yeah,
Oh
see,
my
that's
God.
insane,
That's
man.
not a
Waffles,
Lunchable.
eggs.
That's an identity crisis. That's
yeah.
what it is.
That's
the pizza
hey,
bagel knows who they are.
Look at
Oh my God.
Brunchables.
Wow. Wow.
I bet you got to heat those up, though.
Yeah.
You
I'll
can't-
take a Jimmy
Oh,
Dean over that any
You
day.
don't
of the
gotta
week.
heat anything up.
Yeah,
And
you
Lunchables
do.
stepping on my
Oh
man
my God.
Jimmy
That's
Dean.
it. Is that chicken and waffles?
Where?
This is crazy.
It is.
Are you
Lots
eating
of
that
bagel
cold? What's
dippers.
going
They
on?
don't even know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah, that's nuts.
They're so lost as a company.
Oh,
They've gotten away from their mission
dude.
statement, and you know
let's
it.
not confuse Brunchables with Lunchables. Okay, we
Look
can't
at that,
even-
dude. Pancakes with
No,
bacon.
I like this. I like that not resting on their laurels. I mean, they're really
No,
pushing
that's
the envelope
crazy.
here.
No.
Dinerables is
They
coming
You
do
out.
do
They're
one
a
thing
sinking-
right and you keep doing it.
They're
And
a
that's what
sinking
pizza
ship,
bagels
and they're
do.
trying to figure it
It
out.
looks
and
like
they
they're
know
doing
that.
a couple things
I
right to
think
me.
they just
I
taking
don't
over.
think
It's
so.
like they're poised for world domination. Dinner is the only meal left. And they'll get
Dinerables?
there. They'll
Dinerables?
get there. Dinerables.
They'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at
yeah,
this.
what a-
This
okay.
one's got a Reese's peanut butter cup and a Capri Sun in it.
I mean, we're doing. They're now merging with
One
major
Reese's
brands.
peanut butter cup? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, who's
I'll
that
start a
for?
riot.
This
They
is
sell them in two
You're
packs
getting
for a
none
reason,
with
Joe.
your pizza bagels. You're
Yeah,
getting
but
none.
because
I'm
you're
going to get the
full.
Reese's cup on my own.
That's fine. I
That's
can add a
crazy.
Reese's
It's about
cup.
knowing
That's
who
it.
you are, Joe.
That's-
I mean, you had 30 jobs at one mall. Are you kidding me?
I can
You're
add
the
another
Lunchables.
Reese's
You're the
cup.
human
They're
version
getting
of
You're the
Lunchables.
human Lunchables.
You're doing brunch. You're doing babushkas. Where are you at, Joe?
You got cold pizza sauce on you? You got the whole thing.
All right.
I like to look up and say, like, I could have turkey, I could have Swiss, I could have ham, I could have pizza, I could have nachos, I could have this. Bagel Bite. How
hold
many
on.
are you getting down? How
Listen,
many are
hold
you
on.
really
I'll
getting
do
down?
a
Hold on.
40-pack.
You
if
say
got it.
that.
Oh, and then that just turns into 3 slices of pizza.
Sal,
That's the equivalent. You got a dinner, you got a lunch, it's appetizer,
It's 3
hors d'oeuvre.
slices of the
You
shittiest
show up,
pizza
you put,
you've ever had.
Dude,
Listen.
hold on. You put a couple Bagel Bites on a silver plate
I
at
do
a party,
6.
you're
Yeah.
having dude, you're the
That's,
king.
I mean, you might have even
If
said that in the
you
past.
put a platter of Bagel Bites out at a party that you were hosting, I'd spit in your face.
I think you might have said otherwise on this very podcast.
How dare you?
yeah,
I
yeah,
never
here we
would.
go. Here we go.
This guy's a flip-flopper.
I think I saw Joe stealing money.
Yeah, I
from
think
Sal,
Oscar
too.
Mayer got to Joe. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oscar Mayer got to you,
Pimp,
huh? What are they paying you, Joe?
What's that?
Something's flying in right now.
Something smells good in here. Is that a Lunchable?
Is that a lunch? Is that a hot, steamy,
Is that
delicious
processed ham I
Lunchable?
smell?
No, it's your precious Bagel
I know
Bite.
it is. It smells
you.
delicious.
Thank
Look
you.
at that.
Oh,
Golden brown,
get the drone out
toasted.
for this. Get the drone.
Look at
That
that.
smells good.
Okay.
I mean,
See?
It's you know what? You know what's better than this though? Elio's, because the bagel,
love- hey.
the bagel part of it is a dry little hockey puck.
Elio's has it figured out, of
This
course.
is what you want to see on pizza, first of all. Sauce, the color of a blood orange.
Yeah, that is true. This is orange.
It's true
Dude,
Italian.
You're eating cold lunch meat, slimy ham.
I mean,
listen, and let's
it's
pull
hot.
this
Cold
back a little
lunch
bit.
meat is
Wait,
supposed to be
wait,
cold.
wait,
How
wait.
else you eat
I just
it?
got the warning.
Hold on, pull this back a
They
second.
don't smell bad.
Pull this back a
Look,
second.
they're top. They got a nice crisp on the
How long
top.
did that take to make?
16 minutes.
I
What?
could have starved to death.
I want to point
That's a
out.
half an episode of What's Happening.
Hold on
You
a second.
kidding me? That's nothing.
I want to point out.
You get to the third act in Three's Company before they're ready.
Yeah,
I
when
want to
they're
point
figuring
out.
that
I want
they
to point
might-
out these were prepared by someone who knows their way around a kitchen very much. This is not what a pizza. This is not what a bagel bite looks like when you make it.
And by
I'm
the
not here
way,
to
we
disqualify the
want to
skills.
thank Gordon
Shows
Ramsay
eventually
for
love
coming in
Sophia.
today.
My point is when the fuck have you ever
My
made a
whole
bagel
life,
bite
my
that
whole
looks
life,
like
they've
this?
come out looking like this.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't
it
got
does
16
fit.
minutes. When the hunger hits, I need something right away. Lunchables is for me. No, the T it's T minus 5 seconds before you get nourishment from the Lunchable.
Listen, we can.
16 minutes.
That's
And
all
was
right.
that 16 minutes cooking, including
That's
the
all
preheat?
right.
How long was the preheat?
That's a bite of
8
pizza
minutes,
right there.
24 minutes, less commercials, the whole episode.
This was made the best way you can make it, and it still tastes like shit.
Oh, you're nuts.
You're
It tastes like it was microwaved, even though it wasn't microwaved.
You're nuts.
It's terrible.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, this is-
You're
this-
lying to
this is
yourself.
insane.
You're lying to the
You
fans.
show up at a
This
friend's
doesn't
house.
even taste as good as Chef Boyardee to
What?
me.
This is bland.
Eat one.
You notice the silence that
It's not
fell over us.
Lombardi's. What do you want?
It's bland. Here's the thing with this. You know
Oh,
what
and
it
the
is?
ham and cheese from Lunchables
Yeah,
is
get
a home
outta
run.
here.
Not a home run,
Come
but
on.
it's not bland.
The texture of this, it's fantastic. You got
I'll
the
tell you what,
bread,
I'll tell you
you got the cheese.
Sal, you're going to sit here and honestly say you're in 8th grade, you show up at your buddy's house, okay?
Oh, I
the,
love them.
the mom says, hey, we can either have pizza bagels or I'll give you each a Lunchable. Come on, be honest.
Well,
Also,
tell you
You're
this
not
right
crazy
now.
like him, Sal. Come over to the other side.
no, but and that's I will
You're a
say
logical man.
there are places that's a bagel bite. You're giving me scenarios where I would agree.
Sure.
Which
like the gas station with the Lunchable.
No, but
I
hold
understand.
on a second. That doesn't. We agreed it was in its own space. Now both of these are going to be argued in their own space. I'm not talking about being a long haul
I'll tell you
trucker
this.
or whatever you were doing.
Stuck in
I'll
traffic.
tell you this right now. If my friend's mom broke out bagel bites like this without the pepperoni, I would have told her to take a hike.
All right, now we're splitting hairs.
I never
All right,
did
now
them.
it's time for the
Even
Lunchables.
as a kid,
Let's bring the Lunchables
even
in.
as a
Oh, wait, that's right.
You don't have
You
them.
don't have
But
them.
you do have them in your
do.
freezer,
Even as a
Sal.
kid.
That's a very good point.
even
score
as a
one for the
kid,
boys.
even as a kid, I only ate them with the pepperoni. Even as a kid, I
And the
only
big
went
man's on a strict
pepperoni.
diet, but these are so good, I'll allow it.
Fans are chiming in. They're saying that the pizza bagels have a better slogan.
What do we got?
Ooh, what do we
Pizza
got?
in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel,
you can eat pizza anytime.
That's
that's
a-
all we're doing, baby.
Okay, now let me point out why that's a shit lyric.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Why? Because it's on a bagel. You can eat it anytime. I can eat regular pizza anytime I want, you crazy bastard. Also, the rhyming time with time. It's a shit lyric.
Also, evening is supper time, so that's it. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. They should have said pizza in the morning, pizza in the
Pizza at
afternoon,
midnight
pizza
or whatever,
in the
yeah.
evening.
A
But that one-
SoundCloud rapper wrote it. What do you want?
I don't know. Here's the thing.
Listen,
with
now we're judging them on their music?
Yeah, come on.
Crazy. Yeah.
You guys
I'm
are
here for the
reaching.
cold, hard facts.
that comes into play on this show.
You guys are
No,
reaching.
it'd be like judging your sandwiches on your comedy.
Here's
You
what
can't do
happened.
that.
You're reaching. What if you're scuba diving? You're not going to be able to.
I'll try this
If you
one.
scuba diving,
This
you
one
don't
is
want
loaded
Lunchables.
with
No,
sauce.
you're probably cold. You want a hot, warm bagel bite.
Here's the thing. When
These
you-
I'm eating these unironically. These are I love bagel bites.
There's a crunch on the outside. There's a chewiness on the inside, and it's delicious.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a
Joe
crunch.
went back for
you're gonna get a
second.
crunch and a chewy with a slice of Ritz
But the
and,
warm.
and ham and cheese.
Yeah,
You're gonna
but
get
not
a-
in the same way.
That's lovely.
No,
but
no,
here's
no.
the thing. If you adjust the ceiling of the bagel,
These are so good, dude.
right? If you adjust the ceiling of it, then sure, I can't
not-
judge
yeah.
this against what it isn't.
Yes,
I
thank
understand
you.
what it is,
And that's the
for
whole point
what
of the
it is,
argument.
I get
the
it.
Bagel Bite knows who they are. Lunchables, 90 different things. They're going to be making missiles in a couple of weeks. Get out of here with this.
Missables.
All right,
And
we gotta-
I think
little
he's not
ones.
going
We
to admit
gotta
it,
go.
but I think Sal is turned.
Nah, he's not turned.
No,
he's not
see,
turned.
They were
he's
in
just
his
from-
freezer.
My
Sal is not
favorite-
turned. He's just too nice to call you a fucking moron. And there's a big difference.
That's the clip, baby.
For the record, I am a moron.
We got to go to the phones. This is where we read comments from the fans.
Okay.
Okay, Lunchables or charcuterie for the home?
I agree.
Thank you.
Also, just go get a turkey sandwich. What are we doing? You want ham and cheese? Go get a sandwich.
Kelsey says both are kids' foods, but who doesn't look at pizza Lunchables with childhood fondness? The kid who bought Bagel
That's another thing, babe. We can take your meal and put it in a Lunchable. You cannot take a Lunchable and put it in a
Those pizza Lunchables suck.
Hold on. The kid who brought Bagel Bites to school is almost certainly an adult incel.
I mean, listen.
Nobody brought him to school.
If you're at the school dance eating Bagel Bites, it's a tough look.
I
I'll
will
give you
tell
that.
you, in high school, I used to bring my toaster in the morning and make waffles.
Oh, this gets
I'm sorry,
I had
what?
to go.
Yeah.
And you're on the side of Lunchables?
Yeah. I used
fake-
to bring my toaster, my 2-slicer from home in my backpack with waffles, syrup, and everything.
What is the
and
matter
when
with
we got
you?
there,
Was this part of the show or something?
no, there was an outlet by our table, and I used to plug it in and make fresh waffles in
school? Like
yeah, in
Eggos?
school. Yeah. No, I did Aunt Jemima.
Okay.
That is
enough. Wait a minute.
psychotic.
That's wild.
You were allowed to bring a
don't know if it was
toaster to your
allowed.
high
Nobody
school?
said anything. I wasn't called no trouble.
It wasn't home. I ain't bothering nobody, huh?
This is a man eating his waffles.
The fake ass, Jake Smith says the fake ass meat they put into Lunchables was probably filled with enough microplastics to choke a horse.
Thank you.
Bagel Bites, the single man's best friend. Lunchables. Bagel Bites are disgusting in the microwave, so the oven is the only choice. If it takes me 15 minutes to prepare something, it should taste better than a fucking Bagel Bite. Thank you. Lunchables, like check fraud, is for children. I don't understand that. Bagel Bites
I don't
taste.
even understand that either.
I don't know, but I like it.
Bagel
Check
Bites.
fraud and bagel bites, I'm in.
Bagel Bites taste like the soggy cardboard they are packaged in, utter trash. Lunchables are going to win on nostalgia alone, but aren't nearly as good as people remember.
Thank you.
They're not,
Thank
and
you.
I don't think they were as popular as everybody
Wait,
tried to.
wait,
It was
wait,
just the commercials. Nobody really had them. Be honest, how many Lunchables have you really eaten in your life?
Dude,
In my
I
life?
brought them to school every day, dude.
It was college,
changed,
too.
They changed my
See, Sal
life.
said never.
do that.
You probably had one
Why?
Lunchable.
I'm just saying I didn't bring Lunchables to school.
I brought them. They were such a
He
game changer.
he brought a waffle maker.
He brought his own griddle.
My mom kept them in
Where
the
can I
house
plug in
as
my flat top
snacks.
at?
I kept them in the house for after school snacks when I was in high school. I loved them,
Let's
dude.
not say Lunchables is going to win on nostalgia because pizza bagels are just as nostalgic.
Yes,
They are.
100%.
Come on.
You can eat them in the morning, in the evening.
Supper time, too, I hear.
But it's on a bagel. You can eat them anytime.
That's a good point, though. They do the bread, the bagel does sometimes take on a slight cardboard taste.
It does.
Sure.
It does. Well, you know, like
And
we
they-
said.
and-
but both of these products are using bottom of the barrel.
Right.
But
Ingredients
Lunchables are a little bit better quality, and Bagel Bites carry
know.
with me an inherent frozen flavor, just like Ilios. There
like
are
a
certain,
burnt, like a burnt,
Yeah,
like a
they're
freezer
bu-
burn.
I
Yeah,
knew
that's because your mom wasn't sealing them up right.
Yeah.
How you handle your
No,
freezers
he's right now.
is not their responsibility.
those taste
Those are
freezery
fresh.
to
What are
me.
you talking
No,
about?
They taste
listen, I don't
freezery
like
to
no
me.
freezer burn on them.
I don't like saying Mr. DeRosa has an okay point, but it's an okay point. But I weird and a dirtball. I like the freezer burnt taste. It reminds me of childhood.
Yeah.
All this stuff.
There's a lot of stuff was freezer burnt.
Oh, in the 90s,
Oh,
everything
yeah.
was freezer burnt, dude.
Everything. And I didn't even really know it. I just was like,
No,
oh,
you're like,
that's
this is what
the
Bagel Bites
freezer
taste like.
taste.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Pimp, let's read a couple more, and then we got to go to the vote.
Before we go to the, I just want to say,
Is anyone going to eat this last Bagel Bite or is it mine?
that's the commercial.
Wait, don't fill up. There's Lunchables coming.
I'm all good.
What about? Hold on, let's read a couple more, and then
Wait,
we.
can I ask you
yeah.
why you say bagel?
I don't know.
It's a Philly thing.
Is there
Philly
anything we
thing.
could do about it?
No.
No,
Okay.
bagel.
How else would you say
It's
it?
bagel?
Bagel.
Oh,
How
really?
else would you say it?
Bagel.
Bagel's
No,
the right way
bagel.
to say it.
It's a Philly thing.
It's a Philly thing, yeah.
Bagel Bites are for stoners who have no hope. No.
I'll agree with that. Hey, they know their market.
Oh, it's Sal.
All right.
I thought it was a guy. I'm like, look at that guy.
Bagel Bites are for adults. Lunchables are for kids. Come on. I already know DeRosa is on some bullshit about how Lunchables are fancy. I love when they think they know me. They don't know me. I am
You
on
did
the
say
Lunchable.
that multiple
I'm on
times.
the
You said it
Lunch-
was a high quality cheese.
But I just want to say one
No,
more
I
thing.
said it's a more quality cheese.
We're talking about the ham, the cheese, the turkey, the cracker.
Sure.
Let's talk about the other huge companies in there. You got your Nestle Crunch, you got your Capri Sun. Them in and of themselves, they're their own islands, and they're coming into Lunchable.
But they have nothing to do with the Lunchable.
Yeah, they don't. That's
just because they put it in there.
No, we're not just everything that's in that box is on the table right now.
Listen, if you're
I'm
driving,
not just arguing the ham.
If you're driving around in a '96 Hyundai with $1 million in the back seat, you're still driving around in a Hyundai.
No, because it
doesn't matter.
So the strength of the Lunchables coming from Nestle,
in that
coming from
comparison, I bought the Hyundai with the 100 million in it, or whatever you said.
So you're telling me
everything that's in that box is part of the Lunchable.
So you're telling me the best part about a Lunchable is something
Not
that they're
the
not
Lunchable.
responsible
No, I'm saying
for. That's exactly what you just said.
Discount the
He did
full
say that.
picture.
It does. There is some accoutrement to
Let's-
it.
Right.
Okay, let's give the win
And
to.
it's not an unidentified juice.
It's true.
It's a Capri Sun.
Sure.
And it's not some generic chocolate.
Yeah.
It's a Nestle.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's give the win to the incel comment. I think
Sure.
it was the funniest. Pimp, that's our winner.
Yeah, that
Let's
was good.
Get them to follow. Where is it? Adult incel.
Well, he's doing that, and before we go to the winner, we didn't even properly. We said who you. But did you guys want to just do any plug?
Kevin Ryan and H. Foley from Are You Garbage. Check out our podcast. Both of you have done it.
Their podcast is the most fun podcast
So
I think
fun.
I've ever done.
Yeah.
I want to do it again. You should check it out. It's
Thank you.
every single episode. You see how funny these guys are? Every single episode is laugh out loud funny.
It is
Thank
true.
you.
It's one of the only
Thank
pods I look forward to doing. Like when I've done it, I'm not like fuck.
Yeah, like it's a chore.
You know,
I appreciate
a lot
that.
of podcasts, you're like, once you're there, you're having fun, but beforehand, you're like, why the fuck did I say I would do this?
I got
today?
your deck of merch, your Are You Garbage cards on my table right there with the games.
Oh yeah, it's
I
Fantastic.
bust those things out at a little
Plug your
gathering.
tour
Thank you,
too.
buddy.
Plug your tour.
Oh,
Plug
yeah,
your
You know
tour.
what goes good with that? Some bagel bites.
We're all over the road. We do a live show. We each co-headline, and then we play AYG with the crowd a little bit. It's a good time. It's wild. It's a lot of fun. We're all over the road. We're in Jersey, Nashville, Portland, Seattle, Kansas City, St. Louis.
Providence, Boston.
Yeah, all
We're
over.
everywhere. We're cooking.
Great.
Check it out.
Go
Come
see
out
these
and see
guys.
us.
They're the best.
Thank you,
and
guys.
follow at Luca. I'm not going to try to say it. LucaBisceglia for the winning tweet today. The kid who brought Bagel Bites to school is almost certainly an adult incel. And Pimp, here we go.
Before you go, do us a favor. If you want to support the pod in a very easy way, you go and you follow the No Press channel on YouTube. You leave a review on iTunes if you can, or follow us on Spotify. That's a huge help to us. And that's if you like the pod, please go ahead and do that.
Also, a quick note on that. I love the fact that you guys did that. The No Press Network. The name of it, everything
It's awesome.
is just so cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's
You know what?
awesome. When I saw that happen, I'm like, that's awesome.
There's a comedy show in Austin now called No Pressure.
Oh yeah.
You'll be hearing from our
It's an open
attorneys.
mic. I don't want to break balls.
It's
about
an
it,
open
but,
mic.
you know,
At least give me 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
But I was a little like, come on, guys.
Sure.
But anyway, okay. So this is how we do it. We take the vote. We announce who won to the.
This is the humble
family.
pie
A lot of
segment.
people
And
vote.
then
Somebody's gonna eat humble
And
pie.
then
Now.
whoever
How do we got on
wins-
that? What do we got?
It's almost 7,000.
Whoever
that's low.
wins says to the
very low.
loser, "I still love you," and you say, "I love you back," and then we're done.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Wait,
so
the winner says, I still love you, or the loser? The winner says, I love you. And then
I still love you. Yeah. Seven. We usually have 15, 20,000, but I don't know
Wow.
why. I think I did it too late. Here we go. Pimp's going Lunchables. This is. Oh! Bagel.
And you know what? I'm not saying I love you, you fucking losers. Take your Lunchables and get out of my house.
This was very close. And so this ended up
That
being
is very
this ended
close.
up being an excellent battle we put together. When it's that close, you know it's a really good battle.
Yeah.
It's Bagel Bites, guys.
I got to
It's-
be honest with you. I thought we were going to lose.
I did.
Really?
I knew
Lunchables
sanity
didn't
and reason would
sure
The
come
which way
first.
it was
nostalgia
gonna go.
aspect of it is huge.
I
wasn't
thought
sure.
we had it, but
And thank you to
Bagel Bites
everybody who
a pizza.
voted.
Yes, thank you, guys.
55.3% Bagel Bites, guys, and we took 44.7 for Lunchables. That's a very, very well earned win.
And
on
I
your
still
behalf.
love both of you.
We love you.
Love you
too.
both. Thank you so much
You
for
got
having
it.
us. It's so much fun.
Taste buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right. Taste buds, man, yeah, they coming to the mic. I'm talking taste buds.